You know, I'm thinking about proposals before I've got a boyfriend. It'd be Angharad Ray in Paris. I was screaming. I was like, ah, the cow! Hi guys, I'm Angharad Ray and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing a little Q&A which I actually asked out over on Instagram. My Instagram is Angharad Ray. I will leave it here if you guys want to give me a follow, because that's where you'll see what I get up to on the daily. I was really scared actually about putting up a poll because I thought, oh my god, no one's going to answer, but I actually got really good responses. If you want to be a part of the next one, like I said, follow my Instagram and you can be. I screenshotted all of the questions that got asked and I just thought this would be a great chance for you guys to get to know me again, because I did the get to know me tag as my first video here on YouTube, and I just thought, I've done a few videos since and I just thought it'd be the best time for you guys to ask some questions instead of me assuming what you might want to know. So the first question is, what's your favourite YouTube channel? So I watch a range of people, it totally depends what mood I'm in, but the handful of accounts which I will watch their videos no matter what, I'd say definitely Sophia and Cinzia. I think they're amazing. I did mention them in my first video and I'll probably mention them in more videos since because I just love them. I have no words. I love Emily Canham. I've watched Emily for about 6-7 years. She was probably the first YouTuber that I subscribed to, and just watching her grow up. So I love Emily. Another channel I love is Zoe. I love Zoe's vlogs. I think she's the queen of vlogs. I love sitting when I'm really cozy on a Sunday and just popping them on, and I just instantly feel this sense of warmth. The YouTuber I love is Molly May, simply because she's 21, so she's the same age as me, and look how successful she is. And I also love how insanely real she is. She's a beautiful girl, has this amazing lifestyle, and she'll just chat to the camera like she's any one of us, and I just think to have that connection with your audience is really special. My next question is, first restaurant you want to go to after lockdown? Now, that would have to be Ivy Asia. My friend Mia actually asked me this question and I'm so glad she did, because my friend Mia lives in Manchester. I was going to move to Manchester but things happened which meant I didn't, and me and her have said for probably about 6 months we will go to Ivy Asia. So as soon as that restaurant is open, me and Mia will be there and there will be a vlog for it, 1,000,000%. Do you like dates? Now in uni I did quite a bit of dating. Definitely in first year I kind of delved into it a bit. It made me feel really awkward. I'd like to think that I get to know a guy first, but then how are you meant to get to know a guy without going on a date? I'd probably say, yeah, I do like dates. I like the idea of meeting someone new, getting to know someone. I find that really exciting. Are you finding lockdown hard? Well, I've expressed it quite vocally on my channel that I've had very up and down weeks, but at the moment I'm feeling really good, and that's purely down to YouTube. I've got a really strict schedule. I'm enjoying that sense of routine and that's really given me a sense of purpose. The next question, have you been judged for starting YouTube? Not that I'm aware. My friends have been absolutely amazing. They're literally my biggest supporters and I could not ask for a better circle of friends. That's the best thing about lockdown. I don't know what people are saying about me. No one said anything nasty, but that doesn't mean that they're not. But if they want to waste their time being nasty about me, then go ahead, because I'm not, you know, I'm going to keep a positive vibe and I don't want any negativity. One place you want to go on holiday, definitely somewhere hot, probably the Maldives. I think the Maldives are absolutely stunning. Probably seen it on every single influencer's page, or Dubai. Maldives or Dubai. I just fancy just lying on a beach. After lockdown, that is all I want. I just want to be sipping a cocktail on a beach, in a bikini, providing I lose all of my meat, and just living my best life in the sun. That's all I want. So where do you want to live? Now, Manchester, literally that one word. It's that simple. I absolutely love Manchester. It's about an hour and a half from where I live, and to me it is just the city that has everything. 2 of my best friends live there and I just want to be there. I really miss being able to go over there. I love the restaurants, I love the shopping, I love the vibe, the food, everything about Manchester, and it's definitely my goal by the end of the year. I'm putting it out into the universe. I'm, you know, trying to manifest this. Yeah, I want to be in Manchester by the end of the year. Whether that will happen or not, I don't know, but definitely I'm going to do everything within my power anyway to make that happen. Best memory of your childhood. Now, probably spending the summers with my cousin, my auntie, me and my mum, the four of us. Mum's originally from Swansea, and I don't know if you know, but down in Swansea they have somewhere called Gower, which literally has the most beautiful beaches in the world in my opinion. And every summer I used to go down with my mum. We used to stay at my grandma's before she died, and then we started staying at my auntie's, and me and my little cousin, we used to go to the beach, we used to have film nights, we used to make dens, and I definitely see my little cousin as almost like a little brother because I am an only child. And yeah, even when I speak to him now, it's literally like we're children again, and I just love that. So definitely summers with them, just down in Gower, getting fish and chips, the warm summer air. Oh, I just love it. It makes me really happy and wholesome. Do you want your own dog in the future? So I actually have two border collies called Hero and Toast. They are my world. Like all my friends will know, I love them a ridiculous amount and I talk about them way too much. So definitely I would want my own dog. Breed wise, I do love Dachshunds. I think they are adorable. I know my friend Ellie's crazy about them and I love them too. I also love golden retrievers because they remind me a lot, like their nature reminds me a lot of my dog Toast. Or I'd go for another border collie, but yes, I definitely want a dog in my future. Anywhere you'd love to live? I would love to live in Paris. Paris is my favourite city in the world. I've never been somewhere so beautiful. I don't think I'll be anywhere as beautiful as Paris again, even though I've not explored the world at all. I've not even been outside Europe, which is shocking. Definitely Paris. I just think the vibe, the mood, the aesthetic is just everything. It is so chic, so gorgeous. Oh, it just makes me really happy thinking about it. But the only downside to living in Paris is I can't speak a word of French. So I don't really know how that would work. It'd be like Emily in Paris, but it would be Angharad Ray in Paris. Dream job. So my dream job is 100% doing YouTube full time. I know I'm massively putting it out there, but 100% doing YouTube. I couldn't think of a better job than sat in front of a camera, making videos for people that take interest in what I'm making videos about, and you know, just developing that sense of community, making a ton of new friends and working with brands that I love. I think that would, yeah, that's 100% the dream. For now anyway. Long term, ideally I'd like to have my own company from YouTube because people that I've watched for years, you know, they've got their own brands now. You know, Sarah Ashcroft with SLA, Sophia and Chintzy with the Girls Bathroom. You know, people are expanding now, which I think is amazing. Definitely the next 5 years, it would be for YouTube to be full time. What character from a TV show do you think you're most like? I'd like to say Blair because I absolutely love her sass, but devious or as scheming as she is. There are a ton of people I like from TV shows, but whether they resonate with me, I don't really know. When I'm feeling sassy, I'd like to say Blair. But on a day-to-day basis, I'm, like I said, nowhere near as sassy. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years time? Okay, so I'm 21 now, so 5 years time I'd be 26, 27, and in 10 years time I'd be about 31, 32. I like to think I'm married, got my own lovely house. I like to think I'm doing YouTube full time or branching out to creating my own brand in some way. Really happy, to be honest. Happiness tops everything as long as I'm in a mentally good place, great friends around me, my family's happy and healthy. That's really all I could ask for. Would you rather eat snail or snake? Thank you, Kathy, I really appreciate that. Honestly, neither. What's a funny moment you've had with your friends? Now, weirdly, the first thing that came to my mind was summer just gone and me and my friends went down to this little place near us and we all had a picnic, and there was this lovely river and this kind of waterfall, and we were all sat chilling. It was boiling hot and these cows started coming in the field, and I remember they were all in the water and I wanted to get out, so I was just walking back to where we were sat, and this cow was near all of our stuff, so our stuff was in the middle and you had these massive cows all around. So I was walking back to our bags and this cow literally came charging at me. Like, I was shocked that I didn't get stamped on. I was screaming. I was like, ah, the cow. Yeah, this massive cow basically came charging at me. Perks of living in the Peak District. Yeah, I'd probably say that's one of the funny moments, or one of the many drunken moments I've had with two of my best friends, Ellie and Izzy. This club in Sheffield called Code, and I swear to God, every single time we go, the states the three of us get into are nobody's business. So definitely moments with them or nearly getting run over by a cow, one of the two. Okay, so what podcasts are you enjoying at the moment? Now, I love my podcasts, do love quite a few. Top choice would be The Girls' Bathroom by Sophia and Cinzia. I literally love them. Their personalities are just the best, and just listening to them before I go to sleep, I find it so peaceful and just so funny. I'm laughing to myself whilst I sleep, and I just think that's the best. I also love Spencer and Vogue. Theirs is really good. The Secret's Out by Alfie Days, that's another great one. If you're after something new and funny to listen to, I definitely recommend his. I love Misha Grimes's Taboo Topic Tuesday. I love conspiracy theory ones. I listen to Private Parts by Jamie and Francis from Made in Chelsea. That's really funny as well because they had Sophia and Cinzia on that. That's kind of why I started listening to that. To answer your question quickly, I love quite a few. Definitely podcasts were not something I listened to maybe a year or two ago, but in the last 12 to 18 months I definitely listen to them so much more. It's also really peaceful when I go on a run as well, instead of music. Sometimes music can be quite pounding, whereas a podcast I feel like I'm just listening to a conversation and then I don't notice I'm running. Okay, favourite memory of uni? Do you know what? Me and my friend Molly were talking about this the other day. It was Moll that sent in that question, and it was probably last Valentine's Day. Me, Moll and my other friend Em, we all went for dinner at Turtle Bay, and the night basically just turned crazy. We ended up leaving without paying. We did pay in the end, by the way, it's all good. And me and Moll and Em, we all went to this club in Cardiff called Live Lounge. Well, it's more of a bar. Got very, very drunk. I don't know where Em went. I think Em went home. And then me and Moll ended up in an Uber, got dropped off at this random street of this boy who I was friends with, but then we weren't friends. Long story for another day. And we were singing Strike Me a Pose, the song, and I have a video of Moll literally just dancing in the middle of the street. I think it was raining. I'll try and see if I can put in a clip, or I'll ask her if it's alright if I do, that moment. And I just found that so funny. Nothing was better than living with my best friends, especially in third year. Most embarrassing story at uni. Okay, where do I start? I've got a hell of a lot of embarrassing stories, but I'm not going to share them on camera because, quite frankly, sometimes I can't even believe that I did them, nevertheless the ability to share them. So that is not happening. If you got to relive one moment out of your life so far, what would it be? 100% sixth form with my three best friends, Izzy, Ellie and Nat. We had the best 2 years ever. Genuinely, just the absolute best. Seeing those three every single day just made my world, and that was the best thing about uni because I was seeing my friends every single day. But yeah, definitely seeing my homegirls every day in sixth form was just the best. Why did you start your channel? Now, I started my channel because I've always loved YouTube, I've always watched YouTube, and I always said to myself and my friends I would love nothing more than to do YouTube. And when the second lockdown came around in November, I thought to myself, do you know what, stuff it, I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm going to start YouTube, and honestly I've never looked back. It's been one of the best things I've ever done. So if there's any of you watching who are scared about starting a channel, just absolutely go for it. It makes me super happy. I love editing, I love making videos, I love thinking of video ideas. Definitely kept me super productive in lockdown. And yeah, it just makes me really excited for the future because I am putting my all in, and yeah, I just love sitting with a camera on my own in my room, chatting to no one, at the hope that hopefully someone's listening on the other end. Final question now, guys, and that is, what do you miss about uni? For sure, living with my best friends, and it's really weird with uni because my 3 years were completely different. It was great, and yeah, no, I'd have to say my friends, and I super miss them because it's been a while. It's been a long while. Those are all the questions I'm going to answer today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this Q&A. I actually really enjoyed doing it, so I'm definitely going to make this a semi-regular thing if that's something that you'd be interested in. If you really like what you saw, in this video. I'd really appreciate if you could give it a thumbs up, and also please subscribe down below if you haven't already, as I would really appreciate it, and then you won't miss another one of my uploads. Thank you very much, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!